Welcome to my channel. Today our topic is water. Water is the common compound on earth. For instance, about 4/5 of the earth's surface is covered with sea. It is the only chemical compound as a liquid, as a solid and as a gas. Water play a visual role in industry, in home and in laboratory, and is also essential for life. About 2/3 of the human body is water, and many foods consist predominantly of water. Properties of water. Water is a clear, colorless and odorless liquid. It has abnormal low freezing point 0 centigrade and high boiling point 100 centigrade at 1 atmospheric pressure. Ice floats over water, indicating that ice is lighter than water. In other words, the density of ice is less than the density of water. As the temperature of ice rises, the ice melts and its density increases. The density of water of its 0 centigrade is somewhere between 0.990 centimeter cube and 1.00 centimeter cube, while the density of ice at 0 centigrade is the order 1.918 centimeter cube. Therefore, there is considerable increase in volume when liquid change to solid at 0 centigrade. This is because that water molecules are the less tightly packed in ice than in liquid water. The density of water is maximum at 4 centigrade. The fact that water contracts on cooling from 0 centigrade to 4 centigrade is quite contrary of the behavior of many of the other liquid. This property helps nature to preserve fish and other aquatic animal in winter. In countries where freezing of water takes place during winter, when cooling of water starts as winter approaches, the density of water increases until it reaches maximum at 4 centigrade. Thus, water is heavier at 4 centigrade and skims to its bottom. Further cooling cools and down the surface layer below 4 centigrade, and since the density of water now is lower than the water at 4 centigrade, stays at the top and frozen to solid ice, while the liquid below remains at 4 centigrade. The soluble air present in the water below the ice helps animals to breathe, and thus they spend a nice winter under a thick blanket of ice. Water as universal solvent. One of the most interesting things about water is that it dissolves a variety of substances. It is therefore extensively used as a solvent in industrial chemical processes, and also chemical reactions are carried out in it. The solubility of solids increase with increasing temperature. Different solutes have different solubility at a particular temperature. For example, at 50 centigrade, 100 gram of water will dissolve 84 gram of potassium nitrate, but only 33 gram of copper sulfate. Besides these, all gases can dissolve in water to some extent. Examples of such gases are oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, and carbon dioxide. In general, the solubility of gases decreases with an increase in the temperature. Water is also a universal solvent for biochemical reaction. Air. The atmosphere surrounding our Earth is a maximum mixture of various gases. The percentage composition of air by volume is shown in table 2.2. The composition of air remains approximately constant. For example, the composition of oxygen and carbon dioxide is kept constant by the process of photosynthesis and respiration, respectively. Role of oxygen in air. Oxygen is the second most abundant gas found in air after nitrogen. It is essential for supporting life and phenomena of burning as rusting. For burning or combustion, we require these things: fuel, heat, and oxygen. These make up the three principles of firefighting, because in the absence of any one of these, the fire goes out. Burning or combustion is a chemical process which is accompanied by the production of the light and heat. During this process, the combustion materials usually combines with the atmosphere